Have you ever felt stuck in a certain sin and you felt like you had no motivation to stop? Well, I want to give you several motivations that will change your life. Number one is that the devil is a liar. He is an expert at only showing us the fun parts of sin and leaving out all of the disastrous consequences that will come in the future. Proverbs 16:25 says that there's a way that seems right to a man, but in the end it leads to death. And we know that Satan's number one job is to steal, kill, and destroy. If most of us could see the horrible consequences coming in the future because of a short period of pleasure, we would never indulge in sin. Number two, Satan's temptations are counterfeits of God's true blessings. Proverbs 10:22 says the blessings of the Lord enriches and he adds no sorrow to it. Whenever we're obeying God's word, we can be guaranteed that his blessings will not lead to disastrous consequences. It is true God's ways often include sacrifice and discipline, but the reward is always worth it. Whereas Satan will cause us to think that we can take shortcuts and get the good things in life for free, but there's always a hidden cost involved. Number three is that sin will deceive you and harden your heart the longer that you're in it. The Bible actually says that we can become hardened by the deceitfulness of sin. When this happens, it gets harder and harder to see the truth, and when sin plays itself completely out, some people end up walking away from God entirely. Number four is pretty straightforward. We reap what we sow, even according to natural laws. One time, I ate an entire cheesecake before driving to work, and I had to pull over, run into a grocery store, and throw up in front of everyone. That was a natural consequence of making a silly decision. But as you can imagine, just by looking around in the world, there's all kind of natural cause and effect scenarios that will occur when we're making bad choices. But number five is kind of the scariest. It's the fact that God will discipline us. Aside from any natural consequences we receive from sin, the Bible actually says that God disciplines the ones that he loves. The only reason God would ever forbid us to do anything is not to take away our fun, but it's actually to protect us from the horrible things that he knows are coming. If we refuse to believe his word, then we basically become a case study in the reasons not to sin to begin with. And God allows this because we are his kids and he really does love us. God bless you guys.